Alrighty folks, hope everyone's well. It is a beautiful day today. We've got Dynamax Trapinch in those max battles. I'm a huge Flygon fan, so would love to get the Hundo or the shiny. I've already got the Shadow Shiny Flygon, so let's see what happens. Alright folks, in there with my first one, going in with the Dynamax Venusaur. These are going to be very easy to take down. They are the lowest tier of difficulty, costing 250 max particles. So you might as well bring along a Dynamax Pokemon to leave behind as well. And hopefully these go down quite fast, i.e. if I can skip the Gigantamax phase here, yes. So essentially one-shotted it with the Venusaur there, which is nice. Gonna leave behind a Ho-Oh, and let's see if our first one is a shiny or the Hundo. Neither, unfortunately, but let's see if we can land the excellent throw here. There we go. Got it the first time, which is always nice. Alright folks, in there with the second one. 728 is what we're looking for in terms of the Hundo. I love how different the shiny is actually, both with the Trapinch and with Flygon. Once again bring along a different Dynamax legendary to leave behind, because you might as well. But how good is Dynamax Flygon gonna be for these max battles? Well, in terms of an electric tank, i.e. defending against electric type Pokemon, it's going to be very useful. And let's see if this is a shiny or the Hundo. Fingers crossed. Unfortunately, neither. Also, don't forget to Mega Evolve. I'm going to Mega Evolve a Garchomp, as that is going to give me the extra candy when capturing these Trapinch. Alright, third time's the charm, as they say. Let's see what this one's saying. So yeah, Dynamax Flygon is going to be good as a tank. It's going to be a dragon and ground type. Dynamax Excadrill is going to be a good tank and attacker as well, but when it comes to defending against electric type Pokemon, that one's obviously useful. But Dynamax Flygon is actually going to be a lot better than that. And wow, that went down fast. So it is going to have some niche play in the future, or whenever you face up against Dynamax or Gigantamax electric types, and not the shiny or the Hundo here, unfortunately. And here we go again. This time I'm going to be leaving behind a Regice, and this is why I love these battles, because they go down so quick, the lower tier ones, that you can just bring along anything and then leave behind anything, so you can get the candies, for example here with the Regice. But then you also just get a lot of XP and Stardust if you grind these out. I saved up my max particles for this one, because once again, huge Flygon fan, so hopefully we get the shiny or the Hundo here. But I would say Flygon, if you haven't got a lot of tanks, is worth investing in, because once again it is going to be good against the Gigantamax and Dynamax electric types, should you need a tank. And let's see if this is not the shiny or the Hundo, unfortunately. Not terrible for IVs though. Of course we are looking for 15 defense and HP for a defender. And folks, they have just announced the Kanto Giants event, which is happening on April 25th. The return of Gigantamax, Gengar, Blastoise, Charizard and Venusaur. Personally, I need the Venusaur and the Blastoise as a shiny, or maybe just the Blastoise. So hopefully this is the shiny or the Hundo. And unfortunately not. Time for a cheeky cuppa. But folks, I've said it before and I'll say it again. The introduction of Dynamax and Gigantamax Pokemon in Pokemon GO, I think personally, has been one of the best updates in this game for a long time. It keeps the game exciting, it keeps the game fresh, it's a good way to chase shinies and hundos, and even with the battle mechanic, it switches it up entirely compared to the raid mechanic. So even with the Dynamax stuff where you're facing off against like Lugia, Ho-Oh, the more challenging legendaries there, I think it just makes the game more fun rather than just the normal mechanic during raids where you're just tapping on your screen. We've also got tons of Gigantamax Pokemon yet to come out. Personally, I'm looking forward to Urshifu's, the Single Strike and Rapid Strike ones, so I'm wondering when they're going to drop those. I don't think they should introduce every Pokemon as a Dynamax Pokemon, but the fan favourites, and once again, it's just a good way to chase the shiny or Hundo. I'm going to keep going with the Trapinch. Hopefully I can get a Hundo there, and I'm going to max one out, as once again, it's going to be a fantastic defender against those electric types. Of course, Zamazenta is still going to be a fantastic defender. Dynamax Blissey, a fantastic all-rounder defender, and the best healer in the game. So get one of those if you haven't already done so. That's going to be about it from me though. Please leak slap the like button, as it massively helps with the YouTube algorithm. As always, please everyone take care, and catch you all in the next one.